Okay, so second attempt at Friday's video. Hopefully sound working this time. It's hard to watch a video without sound. So what we're doing is we are graphing linear piecewise functions. We graph all sorts of piecewise functions, step functions, parts of quadratics and linear functions, but that gets a little confusing later on. So while things are simple and we're still graphing linear equations, I want to look at piecewise, so hopefully it makes our life easier when we are further down the road. So all you do is you graph the function as we always do, and then we just restrict where we're looking at it. So if I'm going to graph this function, it has a slope of -3 and a y-intercept of -5. So here's my y-intercept, there's my slope. Okay, now normally we would just go boom, done. However, I have this restriction on my domain. I know it's my domain because it's an x value. So I'm looking at the x-axis, and I only want to see this where x is greater than or equal to 4. So from there to where x is less than 1. So from there to about, there it is, there's 1. So from there to there, that's all I want to see. So everything else I have to get rid of or erase. So I erase anything that goes beyond. It seems like my slope is off. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, there we go. So at 4, look at your symbols. Remember from earlier units and from last year, I'm including -4. So I need a closed circle at that point. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's -4. Where it hits, I need a closed circle. And where I hit the x-axis at 1, I need an open circle. I actually did not go far enough, so open circle, and then I'm going to continue down. And then label it. Okay, and that's all you do. We'll do one more fully. Sorry, it's already written down, but as I said, I did this video once already. Slope is 2/3, y-intercept is 4. Restrict your domain. So start at 4 on the y-intercept, up to, right 3, or down to, left 3. Close circle at -3. Okay, so here's -3 on the x-axis. Close circle at -6 or +6 on the x-axis. Okay, so I'm right where I want to be. Label it up. Okay. Next one. Distribute the 2 and combine like terms so you actually get a function in y equals mx plus b format. Pick out the slope, pick out the y-intercept. Start at the y-intercept, count your slope, draw your line, restrict your domain from -3 to 0. Open circle, open circle. Those are bad open circles. That's better. Open circle, open circle. Alright, then you went the reverse. They gave you the function picture, or the graph, you wrote the equation. So I pick out from the graph the y-intercept, I count the slope, I write it out, I check my x values of where I can see it, and I pay attention to my symbols. Okay. This one, a little bit harder because I don't see the y-intercept, but I can use my ruler and extend. I get a y-intercept of -2. Life's good again. Okay, restrict, restrict, close circle, open circle. So what happens when you can't draw a line or extend the line? If I extend this line, I'm off the page. I have no idea where it hits. Now I can be tedious and not very accurate and count it, or I can find it mathematically. So I use the formula y equals mx plus b. I count the slope. It is down 7, or up 7, left 3, or down 7, right 3. So it's -7/3. I take one of the points, so I use the point -7, -1. Plug x in for x, plug y in for y, solve it for b. It's not pretty, but that's okay. So g of x equals -7/3 x minus 17⅓. Where am I seeing this function? 2 closed circles, and I'm seeing it where x is greater than or equal to -7 and less than or equal to -4. So that's it. Homework is 66 through 68 evens, Have a good weekend, guys. I will see you on Monday.